Good morning, good morning. So today's the day. We're getting ready. Matt's going to be sharing. So is his sister. I don't know if his other siblings will, but you know, it's really hard. How do you prepare to share? How do you prepare? You know, we've gone through all these scriptures, asking the Lord what to say. At the end of the day, it's about, do you know the Lord? He led his mama to Jesus 2 weeks before she passed away, and it was so precious. Absolutely the most important thing you can do. So it's like, my biggest question to you is, number one, do you know the Lord? Number two, if you do know the Lord, are you bold to share Jesus with anyone and everyone on the street? Number three, if you don't know Jesus, accept him in your heart today, because there is only two places, heaven or hell. There is only one God, Jesus, the name above all names, that you'll be saved by. And it might sound harsh, but God knows I'm coming in love to you guys, that whenever there's an opportunity, my dad used to crash funerals, and I might have shared the story, I can't remember, but I remember when I was a little girl, he would get out the newspaper every day and he'd say, "Hey, Shell," to my mom and me on a Saturday, "which funeral are we going to crash today?" And I remember thinking as a little girl, that was super normal. And he would say, you know, it's the hurting that need Jesus. It's not the well. And so we'd get a bucket of fried chicken from KFC, and he would go hit the funerals, and he'd just be looking out for the people that were hurting. Somebody that might be sitting alone, somebody that might be standing alone, somebody that just looked like they were teared up and had nobody to talk to. And my dad would very gently go up to them and start talking to them. And next thing you know, he's hugging them, praying for them, and ministering to them. My mama would too. And then after the service, we'd say, okay, where's the reception going to be held at? And, you know, even as a little girl, I remember washing dishes, sweeping floors, and handing out food. And we just became servants, you know, and we'd clean up, we'd, you know, do everything we could. And by the end of it, we had phone numbers and became friends with these people. And not because we had any agenda. It was because weep with those who weep, mourn with those who mourn. And today, I only got to know a sweet mama for 3 years. But, you know, I remember crazy things like we both love ketchup. We'd put ketchup on everything, including our fried potatoes and eggs, you know. And she loved cherries. She loved to dance. She loved a good old-fashioned glass of champagne. She loved to laugh, and so many other things. But I wish I would have gotten to know her all these years. She loved anything turquoise. She'd say turquoise necklace and rings could go with anything. But I'll tell you one thing, she loved her kids and grandkids more than anything in this world. And that's something super precious. So, and she, like I said, she had a heart of gold, and she was a Girl Scout, like president / leader. Like, she was amazing. And family was super important to her. And I remember the first time I met her on Valentine's Day 3 years ago, Matt used to have dinner with her every Wednesday night. And I said, if this woman is that amazing, I got to meet her in her 90s. And sure enough, she was. And so, anyways, I met her on Valentine's Day, and she looked at me and she goes, "Welcome to the family." And she took me in like another daughter. And I'll tell you what, when I can't even talk to my own mom for 10 years, who's nonverbal, it was just a breath of fresh air knowing I could talk to her and she could answer back. Nobody will take the place of my mom, but I'll tell you what, she was a good second. So I just want to tell you guys, I'm in the other room praying for my hubby. He's getting his Jesus tie on, this tie that says faith. It's pretty cute. He's going to share, and he's not typically one to preach, but I'm telling you what, it's precious to see the little sermon he's got planned. I'm so proud of him. Hug your kids today. Hug your family today. You just never know what tomorrow holds. And yeah, she lived a long life, but it's still his mom. We're going to miss her dearly. So go hug those grandbabies. Go hug your kids. Send them a text to everybody saying you love them. Pick your battles. Amen, right? And yeah. So anyways, I just want to share with you guys what's going on. Love you guys so much. Have a great day. And please pray for my hubby if you think about it and his precious family today.